I really wish we could have gotten to this sooner. By the way, this is the very last thing that Plom has edited for me. From here on out, it's going to be me editing Mega Man games, unless someone else is recording the Mega Man game. Anyway.
Yeah, well,
Jesus fucking Christ, that music is loud.
Well, Giga, you dated the time of this recording because you already had Crash 1 recorded, and we already just did that. It'll be like not long
Yeah,
ago, so
I know.
Depending on when this is going up, this is going to be incredibly dated.
Yeah.
You're just admiring the title screen music at this point.
Yeah. The story of Mega Man 3 is that Wily has seen the error of his ways. Yeah. Anyway.
Press X to doubt.
Is looking to help Dr. Light to make a peacekeeping robot known as Gamma to keep peace. Apparently, these 8 robots who are mining energy crystals have gone haywire, and it's up to Mega Man to stop him. And of course, he's not going alone this time, and we'll see why that is. Anyways, of course, we're starting with Top Man, and gonna be real, this is probably my most abysmal performance at Mega Man 3, period.
Oh, that's not to be good.
So it's time for Giga fails at Mega Man.
Unfortunately, GigaLem can't Mega Man isn't as good as Sonic can't Hedgehog.
I was just about to make that joke. God dang it, Giga.
Well, we could do GigaLem can't Lemming.
Don't. He's already.
Or would it be Giga can't Lem? Or have we already done that joke?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Also, Holy
God
Mother,
damn it.
slow down.
Yeah, this game is...
Welcome to the NES.
Also, introducing...
NES
Rush.
not quick.
We have a good boy. A dog! He can be a springboard, he can be a rocket jet, he can even be a submarine. And he's one of the best additions to the Mega Man series, and it's definitely more catchier than just something like Item 1 or Item 2. Though nothing beats Magnet Beam.
Fantastic.
But,
speaking of which, considering one of the Robot Masters that was on the stage select screen, did we get the Magnet Beam from Magnet Man?
no, I wish we did. Also, the screen flickering. Oh god. This game just ages worse as time goes on.
Well, wait, you're playing on the Legacy Collection, aren't you?
Yeah, but the original version had these same issues too.
Yeah,
No,
did you
no, wait,
forget
I'm
this is
trying
the
to
Legacy
remember,
version?
I was trying to remember. Didn't the Legacy Collection had an option to turn off sprite flickering?
No, you're probably thinking... You're thinking Mega Man 9.
You're thinking of 9 and 10, right?
Yeah, you're thinking of Mega Man 9 where you can actually turn on sprite flickering for some reason if you really want it to feel like an NES game.
I want my lasagna, John.
Oh my god.
But do you really want the sprite flickering?
John.
With fleas.
Oh yeah, that's another question. For 9 and 10, does the sprite flickering also emulate the slowdown when there's so many sprites on the screen?
Probably not.
Then what's the point?
Because some people just have nostalgia goggles for inferior hardware limitations.
I mean, I would much rather play Mega Man 3 in 1 over 2, but I will easily say that this game aged like milk in certain ways. It's definitely the easiest to approach, but it's still rather Like, I like this game.
But the points where but the certain points it just feels like a sledgehammer to the face.
By the way, I'm about to trade in my man card because I die at Top Man.
Oh my god,
Top
Giga!
It's like dying to Silver Sonic.
Giga, the problem is what I'm seeing so far. You're like you're chickening out with your attempts to jump over him. Either that, or you're just not timing your jumps right.
Nope. Yeah. Let's do that for real.
Ah.
I mean, of course.
God damn it,
What
Giga.
makes me sad is that Top Man was never in Rockman Battle and Chase.
This music is reminding me of that stupid Twitter gif. That stupid
Good
Twitter video with the Wailord using Darkest Lorraine. It's just a Wailord spinning.
I like how perfectly timed that was.
Yeah. I think earlier I linked like fan art of Amy racing against the one guy from Initial D.
Yeah.
Anyways, we get the worst weapon in Mega Man history, the top spin. But for some
Unless you're
reason,
playing Wily Wars.
yeah.
But for some reason,
it's much better in Super Smash Bros. Because you don't have to damage yourself to use it, and I really wish it was like that in Mega Man 3. I wish the top spin was like Crash Bandicoot's.
where if you have invincibility frames after using the top spin.
Yeah.
Wait a second. This isn't the right order.
And now we're in space.
Nope. I did not take it. I did not. I'm getting the Gemini laser so I can get the Rush Jet as soon as possible.
Well, go after you.
I cannot
start with.
I didn't like. I usually start with Snake Band, but I don't like. This was like. I'm going to be real here. This is my worst performance at Mega Man 3, and it's just like I made some really idiotic mistakes in terms of the boss order, and it's just like I'm thinking to myself, what was I doing?
What the fuck were they thinking?
Now I'm wishing it would have been the gif of the scene of Robotnik saying, "What am I doing?" kicking Grounder's head.
Yeah, what am I doing? Fuck.
Also, introducing a brand new character, Breakman. Yeah, that name is temporary. Anyway, he just stands around. Sometimes he helps us, and sometimes he tests our skill. And boy, we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot more of him as time goes on.
Now, if I remember, the menus aren't exactly the best programmed in this game.
Yeah.
Because I think if I remember correctly, once you get, I think, Shadow Blade and Spark Shot, you can just instantly access Rush Jet and Rush Marine.
Oh yeah. I know there's like a weird glitch that you can do by holding a certain button on the second controller. Though I can't replicate that here because I'm on Legacy Collection and I don't think I would be able to have a second controller be compatible. Like, I know I could...
You're talking about the super jump stuff, right?
Yeah, time freeze, where, like, everything acts so weird and Mega Man has a super jump for some reason.
And where you can also kill yourself and have full... and be alive at 0 health.
Yep. And by the way... There is a glitch you can do in this game's like mission mode, where if you actually enter a portal while dying, or if you end up dying but you also beat the Robot Master, you'll be teleported with no health. And the problem is that you can't use your Buster.
Yeah, I think I also remember another. I think 4 had a similar glitch as well, or like the boss room. It's like if you kill the boss at the same time you die, it'll still count as the boss being defeated.
Yeah. Though in Shovel Knight... Okay. In terms of Mega Man related games, in Shovel Knight, if you do fall in battle, but whatever takes the last hit in on the knight or boss, you survive. You end up getting one point of health back. One point of health back, and you're given the win.
Giga, what was that? What was that?
It
was a fail.
Yeah. Again, this is probably my worst playthrough of Mega Man 3 yet. And I'm hoping it won't carry to Mega Man 4.
You better hope not.
Because 4 is one of my favorite Mega Man games. 4 and 5. Alright. Just gotta make sure.
Let me just put it this way. If you die to Toad Man in 4, you're never getting your man card back.
Well, remember, Kreg, whenever we re-record Encore mode, I'm gonna let you know I die in Adventure Island. Angel Island Zone.
How do you die in Angel Island Zone?
When,
You drowned.
when
Giga, that's just bad as drowning in Angel Island Zone.
That's as bad as dying to the first Motobug in Green Hill Zone.
You do
for-
realize I'm guilty of that, right?
Yeah, because of the big
Yes,
race.
that's
dying
why I
to
made the joke.
first Motobug in Green Hill Zone.
Because I just had to peel out.
I'm pretty sure Force's tail would quiver in fear to the first Motobug in Green Hill Zone. also fighting Gemini Man with auto fire is a mistake.
Good job.
Oh my god.
Ow. The game hands out E-Tanks like candy, so especially at the Wily Fortress.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't just do the thing where you did just decide to, like, you know, hey, I'll just grind E-Tanks quick at the beginning of the game and just start the game with 9 E-Tanks, because why not?
Well, if I did there is a passcode where, like, if I put a certain, like, dot somewhere, I can actually start the game with 9 E-Tanks.
Yeah.
I didn't do that for this because I forgot about it. But anyways, we have the Gemini laser.
A good one.
Which is, again, not exactly the most useful of weapons.
It would probably be a lot better if the Gemini laser was a lot faster. Like, imagine if the Gemini laser was a lot faster, it'd be a really useful weapon. I would use it a lot. Anyways,
The other
here we
problem
have
The ultimate
Yeah,
robot master.
Needle Man.
the...
Who, fun fact, I actually learned about this from on your stream of Sonic Labyrinth. That's actually the name of the boss in the Labyrinth of the Fact in Zone 3 in Sonic Labyrinth. Speaking of the devil.
For God's sakes.
By
Do you
the...
do that every...
Well, only for this visit, as far as I know. Speaking of which, in terms of edits, I had Plom do. When we visit the Dock Robot Masters, we're going to be playing the Genesis versions of the songs, and I just love Needle Man's Genesis version. Like, it has a different tone, sure, but it's just so funky.
I thought you were gonna play the Rush Jet Doc remixes.
Well, I didn't really think about that until like after I had the notes made. Like, this was sitting in like sitting on my private drive for like 2 years.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but fortunately I should be resuming recording Mega Man games. Anyways,
Oh my god!
Sonic vs. Mega Man. Sonic wins. How fitting.
oh boy. That spike was so close to hitting me. Anyways, those guys are called Hammer Joes. I don't know why those things are called hammers. Like, whenever I think of a hammer, I do not think of a ball they throw. I think of something
it's
Like a
like...
discus hammer. That's what it is.
Sports hammer. Yeah, track and field
Also,
hammer.
Giga, you wanna what I was reading recently? Because well, this is relating to me, not so much the video.
What?
Animal Crossing amiibo cards see prices surge in Japan due to low stock. Some cards bringing in $165.
Of course.
Oh, god damn it!
Giga.
Unfortunately, the laser edit. It's only for this boss fight. I really wish Plom would have done it for the others.
Yeah, because you didn't remind me.
Anyways, I think the one issue we're going to get into, Kreg, is that a lot of the weapons are kind of similar.
Yeah, and some of them really aren't that good. I mean, Needle Cannon's an okay rapid-fire weapon, but...
Like, I think
it's literally just the Buster, but rapid fire.
yeah,
That's
I
it.
think Needle Cannon would be better if it was a shield piercer, and Spark Shot would be better if it stunned enemies as well as damaged them. Anyways, here's Snake Man. Wait, this isn't Shadow Moses Island. Where the fuck are we?
The first time I saw Snake Man, I was like, okay, so we're doing a jungle stage, and then I just see this, I'm like, what?
Yeah. I will say I do like how the stage looks.
Yeah, they decided to save the jungle like Plant Man and whatnot.
I it could be my bias, but I do like Mega Man 3 soundtrack more than 2 because, like 2 soundtrack is alright. Like, I do see how there are some themes that everyone likes, but it's just a lot of themes are kind of outclassed by a certain theme that's been over remixed. And while I do understand that remix and I do enjoy that song too, but I will say that there's a lot more songs in Mega Man 3 that I bopped my head to, this song included.
Yeah, Snake Man's a good track.
Because I can imagine just a trumpet solo with this song. Well, like some sort of jazz band with this theme.
I can see that. I mean, if someone did a Yoshi remix of this, I think anything's possible.
Why not a kazoo remix?
I'm gonna have to ask Suko that. I don't know.
Ow! Mega.
You just took that hammer. You just took that hammer to the face. Don't even care.
Also, guess what these mystery tanks give me?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I gave you one something, but that was about it.
Yeah. Like, it's better when you get, like, E-tanks from those mystery tanks, or 1-ups.
Yeah, not to mention, this is the only game they appear in, so they're not even worth it.
Yeah, and, speaking of things that only appear in one game, we'll see a certain other thing in, Mega Man 5, and that's only in one cutscene of the game. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh yes. The ever-popular M-Tank.
No, that's...
M-Tank comes back. Oh,
yeah.
No, you're thinking the L-Tank.
The L-Tank. It's just like, when your opponent doesn't want to take an L-Tank will show... someone will show up with an L-Tank in the nick of time and, save your life to make sure that L-Tank becomes a W-Tank.
Oh, Giga, you're playing a dangerous game standing on those columns, because I don't know if you saw with that first one, but these things are like super jank.
Yeah!
Like that! That's why you don't stand on those.
It's so, like, platforming on these things are a bit weird. It's a lot less problematic in Wily Wars. Like, if anyone wants... Like, if anyone
90% of things are less jank in Wily Wars.
Like, if anyone wants to cover Wily Wars, like, I already covered the original 3 games. I'm just showing off the Wily Tower in this playthrough, but...
Ooh!
Good job!
Knock back!
You're about to fall again.
Knock back. Oh
So we're at 4 deaths now?
5.
Alright.
Oh, 5? And I was about to say we need a death counter.
Now, this game is weird in that there's 2 weakness chains.
Yeah. Like, the Robot Masters are weak to their own, weapons.
Well, no, that's not what I mean. It's just like... Oh, for God's sake!
God damn!
Well, that's not what I mean, Giga. It's just like... There's a triangle weakness order of Needle, Snake, Gemini that goes back to Needle. And then the other one is Hammer to Top, Shadow, Spark, Magnet, back to Hard.
We got the Surge Snake.
I probably could have worded that better.
Yeah.
I kind of like this weapon.
The one thing I sadly sadly wasn't edited in was the one clip for Hardman getting a bullet in his mouth.
Oh.
I'm just thinking of what one to go next, and I decided to go Magnet Man for some reason.
I would say you probably shouldn't be taking him on with that as weakness, but...
I mean, Magnet Man is pretty... I mean,
Also,
Magnet Man... What, Kreg?
I was gonna say go on.
Okay. The one thing I wish I could, like, if I had editing software by the time when I was recording Mega Man 3, the one thing I wish I could have figured out how to do was mess with the colors, is so that every time Mega Man got affected by that magnet, the screen would change colors because CRTs did not like magnets, and it affected their screen for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And meanwhile, here's Breakman again.
Providing absolutely no challenge. I can just stand in place and just slide under him. And after a few hits, he just leaves.
Jeez.
Still more threatening than Toad Man.
Yeah.
Speaking of, back on the music thing, this song's okay. I don't prefer, I prefer the, not so much the instrumentation, but the composition of the Game Boy Mega Man 2's Magnet Man theme. I don't, probably because of Rush Jet's rearrangement. I don't know what it is. It just sounds pumping. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great!
Guess what, Yoka Blocks? Fuck you, I got Rush Jet. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
gonna...
I forgot. This is. And I remember this is the broken version of Rush Jet.
Yeah, where like you could just go anywhere, and I'm hopping to preserve as much energy as possible. And there we go.
Platforming? What's that?
Yeah. Just like with Rush Jet, you can just give a gigantic middle finger. Da!
Oh no.
And guess what? I go down there for those energy refills because I'm more concerned about my Rush Jet. Because, well, I want to keep this thing full as possible.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Doesn't energy refill going back to the menu screen?
We do not have the energy yet. We do not have, like, the one thing from Mega Man X / or Mega Man 6 where...
No. When you clear a level and go back to the level select, isn't all your stuff automatically refilled?
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
why didn't you just do that? Because Magnet Man, the boss is right here.
Because I didn't think of it at the time.
Oh
yeah, because how long ago was this recorded again?
Yeah, 2018.
Good. Giga, your foresight is like 0 to 100 at this rate.
I'm hoping Mega Man 4 will provide a better playthrough, because at the very least I'll be editing the Mega Man games myself, because I've edited Crash Team Racing, I've edited Sonic Mania Encore Mode, and I've edited Crash Bandicoot 100%, and of course I'll be editing Warped, as well as freaking, as well as the Insane Trilogy versions of it. Speaking of which, I do have RAWs recorded for Insane Trilogy Crash 1, and I die a lot more times there!
Yeah.
Oh,
and
God.
the thing is, why I haven't been editing is because I was busy with college. Only now, because of the situation as of this recording, I got a lot of free time.
Yeah.
I mean, why are we even not... Okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna ask.
Yeah. Besides,
It's better if you don't.
Excuse me.
Besides, Magnet Man is apparently sexy because because apparently he's really attractive.
Did we have to go there?
God fucking damn it, Giga.
What, you know the joke, one of the jokes I like is that is that when he's doing that magnetism attack, like, some people ask, like, when he's doing that magnetism attack, why doesn't he just walk towards you while he's doing it? Because the magnetism is sticking himself to the floor, so he can't move.
Okay, now we have the magnet missiles, and this is the reason why I didn't go to Shadow Man stage just yet, because I want to have this. But magnet missiles, not Shadow Man's weakness. It's the top spin, but we are going to him next. But I do have his weakness, fortunately.
Yeah,
But the missiles help in general, anyway.
I think I know the reason why he went for the magnet missiles before going to Shadow Man. It's because of the parachuters over the toxic sludge.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Besides,
some of the stage aesthetics in this game really don't make any sense with the Robot Masters.
you should see Japanese Crash 1, where you go to Slippery Climb in Island 2 instead of Island 3. That was quick. Yeah, because Slippery Climb is much easier than Sunset Vista. So, Slippery Climb and Sunset Vista had their positions swapped in the Japanese version, and as such, a couple of gem placements were swapped in the Japanese version. Like, you get the green gem in Hog Wild and the red gem in The Lost City. Meaning that, like, when you get the red gem in The Lost City, you can actually get the gems for Native Fortress and Road to Nowhere much sooner than you would normally. But in terms of Slippery Climb's location is makes no sense logistically, because you're in some ruins and then suddenly freaking scientist building.
Yeah, that seems like one of the things where they didn't really think foresight through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get making it easier for Japanese audiences, and
Like they needed it easier though.
Yeah, because why do you
Yeah.
think in the sequels they switched to warp rooms for the hub?
yeah, because overall Japanese Crash 1 is much easier than US Crash 1, and I keep getting freaking. That was embarrassing.
Phew.
If you were going to get sniped from the Dragonfly, I would have laughed.
Yeah, at least Giga made it.
Like,
to
I'm
the-
thinking I have extra. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the L for this one.
You're gonna just walk up to him.
Yeah. I die a few times. Anyways, watch how fast he goes down with the top spin. Wish you had invincibility while using the top spin, because that would make top spin go from the worst weapon to the best weapon.
That's
Because-
funny. You don't damage yourself when you use it in Wily Wars against the Mega Man 1 enemies. I noticed.
Yeah, and it never runs out of ammo in Wily Wars.
Fun fact about Shadow Man. Apparently, fun fact about Shadow Man. In the RG comics, he's actually technically classified as a Kuiper droid.
Yeah, because his origin is much different than the other Robot Masters, because Shadow Man is actually from these One Ruins in Super Adventure Rock Band, which is a game I'll eventually cover someday. Ah! I can't get that one up.
I hate when that happens. That's why I always wait for enemies to get out of the ground if they're like those kind of enemies that just go through the walls.
By the
That's
way,
why I never defeat.
That's why you never.
That's why I never.
That's why he never ever.
That's why I never shoot
Yeah.
enemies until they're out of the ground.
Yeah. I will say that, like, too bad we don't have a net here, otherwise those bees wouldn't be a problem.
Ugh.
So, if you were an Animal Crossing player playing this game for the first time, you'd probably have PTSD from when you got stung by a bee for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, that's just always the worst feeling when you're playing, like, Animal Crossing. You just want to shake a tree, and then a beehive falls out, and you're just like, oh god, what the hell did I do wrong?
Yeah, you need to have your net in there for every time you start shaking trees.
I guess fun fact while we're here, those monkeys that Giga was struggling against, they're apparently weak. You want to know what their weakness is?
What?
Top spin.
They're weak to that?
Top spin one-shots these things.
Excuse me? Like, I'm always
At least-
conserving weapon energy so I can have an easier time against the boss, but it's just, I never think to ever experiment because I'm worried about using up a weapon that could be important for the boss.
Well, of course, that's common.
Anyways,
Mets.
Met
Yeah.
tools.
MedTools, the mascot mook of the series.
And we
No,
love-
not the
And we
bees!
love them for it. Not the bees again.
No, not the bees! Ah!
Bees. My god.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a Robot Master for it. Also, here's where Breakman would actually be a challenge because of the terrain here.
Giga, did you just say I'm surprised there hasn't been a Robot Master for that yet?
Yeah? I mean...
Hornet
yeah-
Man.
No, I mean the Mets.
Oh, the Met. I
There's
thought
the
you were
net
still talking
bosses,
about the...
though.
No, I already know about Hornet Man, and I already know about Honey Woman and Mega Man Rock and Roll. Anyways, unfortunately... Bender Crack Horde, I don't care! Oh!
Oh my god. God. You know, it's probably just me, but something about Hardman's sprite in this game always just looks off for some reason.
How do you still
I
freeze
swear,
in
I'm thinking of a
mid-air?
thwomp right now.
Also, how can he freeze you in midair? Apparently Hardman can read. If I remember correctly, Hardman's sprite was like completely redrawn in Wily Wars, if I remember.
Yeah, the one thing I really wish you would have done, Plom, is that you would have just edited the last shot where it's hard man just getting the last shot in his mouth in Ruby Spears, where he's just like, and he just punches himself and then he
you never
explodes.
wrote that in.
I thought
No,
I
you
did.
didn't.
Anyways,
Meanwhile,
here,
the
my
worst robot master.
with my
There's a
favorite song in the entire series.
And the second worst weapon only becomes...
Well, not entire series, but in the entire game. And I love that this song got a remix in Super Smash Brothers.
Another fun fact, I think due to palette limitations, Sparkman's sprite is drawn incorrect. Sparkman's sprite is drawn incorrectly compared to his profile artwork. Like you'll see when we get there, but yeah.
I will say that something strange does happen when I go towards the Doc Robot version of it, and you'll see when we get to part 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember in this game. You can destroy those
Yes.
the electro things with Shadow Blade, can't you? Or am I thinking of something
I
else?
think Magnet Missile, too.
Oh, I didn't think of it at the time. I always have a hard time with these stupid things.
Ooh.
I mean, fair enough. It
Good. That was close.
Yeah.
And Mega Man is about to die again.
Oh, definitely. I wanted to get rid of that thing first, so I can just freely claim a freebie.
Fair enough.
Because I will tell you that I've almost beaten Mega Man 4 in a single sitting once. I was just stuck in the boss rush in the Wily Castle.
Because every Mega Man game's got to have a boss rush.
And
essentially a
don't
tradition.
worry, we're gonna start the tradition of jump cutting through boss rushes, right with this game.
Right.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
goody.
Because you've already seen them once, so we don't have to see them again.
Yeah. I think someone tried to explain the reasoning behind the boss rushes. It's just like, it's meant to show, like, it's just like, hey, it's just like, hey, you know that boss you had trouble with? Now it's really easy.
Yeah, Magnet Missile's problem, man.
Good job.
Can't shoot
It
straight
doesn't work
up.
directly above.
I mean, to be fair, these screw bomber enemies are always annoying.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Anyways, we're finally at Sparkman,
They're basically this game's tellies.
Oh boy.
and we're bringing the Shadow Blade, which is the closest thing to the Metal Blade that we have. Don't worry, he's not a joke.
Yeah, because if you look at Sparkman's face, the bottom part of his face isn't drawn correctly.
Also, yes,
it's
I got
because-
Sparkman on the rebound, or on the rewind.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, Sparkman's sprite in this game is not drawn correctly. His face, because in the in-game sprites, his face is black when his profile artwork does not have his face. As his face is a tan color.
So, anyways, guess what we have to do next? Instead of a fake-out fortress, we have Doc Robots. Next time on Mega Man 3.
Oh dear.
Oh joy.